Hello. This is my semester 2 day 8 video, and I'll title this one Livin' Life, because that's just what I've been doing for the past couple days. I haven't uploaded in a hot second now. But I swear I have a good reason for like practically every day why I didn't upload. So I'll start off with a quick recap. Thursday was a very chill day for me. Really nothing notable happened. I just like went to classes. I did a bunch of work because I knew I'd be busy on the weekend, so I was trying to free everything up ahead of time. So I did like majority of my work. That was due Monday. On Thursday, I met with like my AppSci group for this semester again. Like I finally all 6 people showed up, so got to meet everyone. I'll talk more about like impressions of my group later in the video, but yeah, I got to meet everyone. That was cool. We messed around with like a bunch of tools and like metal sheets, and it was quite fun. I wasn't able to record a video Thursday because my roommate had people over and they were drinking and having fun and being really loud, so the video would be like very disrupted if I tried recording anything. Plus, some of the topics of conversation that came up that I could hear through the walls, I'm not sure I really wanted them to be caught on video. So yeah, that was Thursday. Friday was also a very not notable day in the first half. Just like went to classes, attended lectures, took notes, just the usual. Physics 158 had a lecture that was actually quite nice, where instead of being like very theory heavy, we actually just had a lot of like practice questions related like to applying that theory. So it really helped solidify a lot of the concepts they were trying to teach us. So that was nice. That was a great lecture. I actually really enjoyed it. But yeah, the rest was just the usual. It was quite okay. Then later on Friday night, I had a Muay Thai event, like a social event, like showed up, just chatted with a bunch of people, just all around had fun, did some like physical activities like running, like we built like human pyramids. It was a lot of fun, just great stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to say about like that event. Then later on I came back and I went like drinking with some friends, had some Jaeger bombs and whatnot, so it was great. It was a very like nice bell curve of like level of drunkenness, and like sobered up by the time I came home. And like just like the last like couple hours I just found like arguing with my friends over what makes a movie good, and like his argument was like the characters and the character like arcs are what make a movie. And I'm like, well, what if you have a movie where like you don't care about the main character, but it's about like the story and what happens? And it was just like fun, like talking about that, like having different takes on things. But yeah, Friday night I also didn't record any videos because I was incapacitated. Then Saturday I had a very, very chill day. I had finished basically all my work. I just like finished up 2 assignments real quick, submitted them. I really could have recorded the videos then, but I was just a bit tired. Like I went to bed pretty late Friday, so I just took the day off. I like had Rachmaninoff piano concertos playing the entire day, and I was just laying in bed reading too. It was honestly a great day. I finished Battle of Corin, and I moved on to Sisterhood of Dune now. So really interesting books. A lot of interesting stuff. Like I'm learning. It's like I finally know why House Harkonnen and House Atreides hate each other. It's pretty cool how like the situation came to be, and yeah, just all around good books. I enjoy them. I read online about how other people feel about them, and like hardcore Dune fans really dislike them, and like I can't really relate to that because I like how they're filling in the gaps and like explaining how things came to be. I think it's really cool. And yeah, so I just really took the day off Saturday, went to bed fairly early, and didn't record any videos because yesterday, I went skiing. Woke up like at 5:40ish, and like my brother picked me up and we drove all the way to Whistler. It was great. When we got there, it was really cold at base. It was like negative 16 degrees Celsius, and we're like, crap, if it's this cold here, what is it gonna be like up there? And like it had us worried, not gonna lie, but we like by the time we got up, it was not as cold as we thought it would be, and it was very manageable. And we just had a great day skiing. We went from like 8:40, 8:50 until like 3:30, like 7 hours basically of skiing non-stop. We didn't take any breaks all day. Like the only breaks were the ski lifts going back up. Great. I was handling the greens and the blues, no problem. Got to go on my first black diamond too. That was really steep and really scary, but just took it really slow, and I made my way down like safely without falling. So it was nice. My skiing skills are definitely like going up considerably. Like once me and my older brother like just straight up went off track through some like thick powder. That was a new experience because like even though I've experienced powder here and there, this was like really thick and it made skis really hard to manage. Like the snow would work against you and like I ate shit a couple of times on the way down there, but yeah, it was still fun. Also, we hit up the park a couple of times. The jumps are also fun. I have park skis, so they have provided a lot of springiness to the bounce. It was just great stuff. It was really fun. It was really funny. Like when you're going up, like the slide, the wall like looks vertical. You're like, oh my god, am I just not gonna fall backwards? But then like you don't. It's just like it's like just enough of an incline forward where like you're able to go through. But it's quite scary, especially the first time when like I came out. I was like, holy crap! Like this is so vertical. So and that was it. Like came back, went to like a Korean restaurant, had dinner. It was also honestly really yummy. Surprisingly, my favorite part of the dinner wasn't like the rice or the meat or like corn and cheese or whatever. It was like onions that they cooked. Oh fuck! They had like a really good sauce that came with them, and honestly, like they were my favorite part of the meal. They like provided such a nice like taste. I don't even know like how to describe it. It was like sour and umami taste, I guess. It was just great. I really liked those onions. So yeah, like that's the first for me. Kind of like always the rice or like the meat or like I don't know. The egg is like my favorite part of a meal, but here it was like onions. So yeah. And then like went to the store, was able to get some purple shampoo, which is like a big win for me. And yeah, came home late, really tired. I'm not recording any videos, guys. I just crashed to be really awakened at 2:30 a.m. by somebody pulling the fire alarm in the building. Actually, like in the neighboring building, but our buildings are connected. So yeah, the fire alarm went off. It was really loud. It was like quite stressful when I first woke up. I thought it was my phone alarm. I'm like, what the hell is my phone like going off at 2:30? Then I realized like, oh wait, it's not my phone. And like, I'm like, oh crap, fire alarm, like gotta get out. So like put on clothes, like layered up and like went outside. Like everybody was really annoyed and really disgruntled because like everybody was woken up by this like alarm. And just like some idiot just pulled it for shits and giggles. So that was great. I got a restful night of sleep before my 9 a.m. app site class, right? But yeah, whatever, it just happens. I went to my app site at 9 a.m. today. We had our first team quiz. We got 20 out of 24, which is solid enough, especially like for starting off as a team, catching the dynamic. I have two so far initial impression, like secondary impressions. I have two teammates who I still really like. I remember saying like there's a guy that was always smiling. He still always smiles, but like I said, he's either like an idiot or a genius. He's the genius, so which I'm really thankful for. Like I thought he would be because I had some people I knew who hung out with him a lot of the time. So I figured this guy's got to be pretty smart if these people are hanging out with him. And yeah, he is. He's like good reasoning and like he brought up a lot of good points in like the questions. But then like I have three other teammates, all from China, all who don't speak English very well. And like, yeah, they didn't do anything, not gonna lie. They were just sitting there like existing. But whatever, honestly, I have two good teammates. Like the other guy is also like, he, like big brain energy. So I'm just really happy I have two good teammates this time around. Like I'm happy with this. Yeah, so that was that. Then went to a bunch of other lectures throughout the day. I had 6 hours worth of lectures today with like, a new addition like starting this week was like a computer science lab. So like got to write more code, got to like learn a bit more about just random stuff. I downloaded like Visual Studio to like write code, and in Visual Studio they like prefer for you to write with the updated functions that are better at preventing like mistakes with like error, looking in the wrong memory folder or whatever. And basically when I was trying to make the code run, it like the correct code, it would work in like in a different compiler on like online GDB or something. But then like in the Visual Studio, it didn't want to work because like the scanf function was like incorrect. So like I called my older brother up for help. He like explained to me like there was a way to get past it by like saying ignore like errors, but like from using ignore like warnings from using like old functions, which made it work. Or like I also learned how to use the new like scanf function that Visual Studio wants me to use, and that was pretty interesting. Just a lot of interesting stuff. I'm really enjoying the coding course so far. Like it's really basic stuff, but it still feels good to like get the code to run and you get the message that you want. I really like it. Then yeah, just a bunch of lectures throughout the day. I was really tired because like just a lot. Like I spent 7 hours straight skiing yesterday, then like a busy evening. I woke up in the middle of the night and like a bunch of lectures today, so it was just a bit tough. I just made sure to keep eating throughout the day and like having coffee. I think I had like 4 cups of coffee throughout the day. I had 2 cups at dinner, and then I headed over to jazz night, which was great. I had a really good time. Me and a goalie headed over together. The first like hour and a half we were there, it was just alright. It was like just usual jazz stuff. I did some like coding course work to like for my 8 a.m. lecture tomorrow. But then like by the last hour or so, like things started kind of ramping up, and like really good drummers would get on. Like I met a guy. Oh man, gotta come up with a name for him. I'll call him Lux for now. Whatever. I don't know. I might come up with something better. I met Lux. He's from Cyprus, which was also cool to like learn about like Cyprus and like the culture there. But man, he's such a good drummer. Like I've never seen him play before, but holy crap, like he is so good. It was actually crazy, and like he's smiling, having a great time, like building up the energy. And also there's like consistently one trumpet player that's just like phenomenal playing. Like everybody knows of him. Like every time he starts playing, you just know it's him because he's just really good. And like together they complement each other so well, and like had such nice beats going, and I was really hyped for the last like 30 minutes. And like me and a goalie just like left jazz night super happy and like just had a great time all around. So that was really nice. And then yeah, came back, had like dinner because like hungry again, and I'm here recording this. So yeah, I've been busy. Like I could have recorded a video on Saturday, but I really just want to take it easy. So apologies for being MIA for a bit, but it is how it is. Yeah, life's been good. I've been living life to the fullest, just going out a lot, like hanging out with friends, like just building relationships, that's my priority right now, and doing well in school, like still focusing on keeping up all the assignments and trying to learn stuff in class. Yeah, I'm also really close to hitting 2400 in puzzles on chess.com, which is I think it's an achievement. I'm like 2377 or something like that, so I'm like really close. And after 2400 is gonna be 2500. So yeah, I think around like basically whenever I get bored in one of my lectures, it's like a 3 to 5 minute break when I do puzzles, and then I get back to like paying attention in the lecture. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys are really good. Yeah, I have my 8 a.m. tomorrow, so I'm just gonna head to bed pretty soon. So yeah, see you around. Bye.